Hi there, I'm Mike Shane with QNX. I'm a senior software developer. We're showing off the latest offerings we have at CES 2025 in the QNX booth here. So what we have is a 5K display. It's a lot of graphics area that we're covering here. We're going to show off which SoC we're running on. So this is the down here. We got the Qualcomm 8295. It's just a single SoC here. And we're running a few things as part of this demonstration. Okay, we've got 13 different screens. I'll take you through a lot of these. So this is kind of our cheat sheet here. We're gonna click this guy, and everything's going to be colored now. So anything that's in blue, that's going to be QNX native. So that's good. Your Qt, your HTML5, WebGL, OpenGL, any of that kind of content. Anything that's green, that's highlighted. That's going to be Android, okay? So those are running in a hypervisor. So if any of those systems go off the rails, they're not going to impact any of the safety critical, like the mirrors, the infotainment down here, or the instrument cluster. That's not going to be impacted at all. So I can switch screens out here a little bit. So what we're going to do, just change different views. We are sharing information between QNX and Android. So what we can do, so we've got Android content here, and change that, and it changes over on the QNX side. So we have a secure mechanism to communicate between the two different operating systems. Okay, change that down. Everybody likes to see the driver monitoring system we have. We're using Seeing Machines technology here. I'm gonna switch this view, and I'll change the cluster view. Such we have an IR camera right here. So I'm going to face this just like I'm kind of driving the car. It's not the best angle for this. It should be mounted right here, but if I keep my chin still, I'm able to look around and my gaze changes. Oh, I'll make sure that that's a little bit larger. We've got the ability to zoom these things out, because all of this is Unity based for graphics as well. So we're able to move things around very, very easily or wherever we like. So I'm going to pretend to have a cigarette here, and this is going to show that error, and I can just use a phone. I'm just going to say the phone's detected. It's going to do this, and I'm going to simulate being tired at CES, which it's not too hard to simulate. But I'm just going to close my eyes, and it's going to detect micro sleep, and it's going to be that for a certain amount of time. So QNX side with the camera, Android application, we're able to communicate back and forth between the two. I did touch on the fact that we've got Android right here, we've got QNX on top. Whoops. So I'm able to, this is a video sharing with Android and QNX. And then, so you got the mirrors up here. And let's get a few things going just to challenge the system. We kind of want to punish the GPU. Change this back. There we go. Starting to start graphics benchmark. We're going to start another graphics benchmark in the back. So we've got two graphics benchmarks going. We're going to have Netflix going. We're going to have all the mirrors are going to be going at the same time here. So we're going to click auto and zoom, because we're at CES, so very flashy. So we want these things punching in and out as we're driving. Now, if I'm really excited, I can just manipulate this content as it's moving, because it's going to be redefining where the touch points are as we're flying around. So everything's, what everybody enjoys is that everything's live. So you can see content in the side mirrors as it's flying around here. Let's see. So this is touched on mainly items that we're showcasing here. I'm going to get rid of this, just because it's distracting with my laser vision to see all that. But so, one other offering we have is QNX Sound. So I mentioned that we're not tied to a specific SoC vendor. This is true with our QNX Sound offering. So we're not using the DSP on the board. Okay. So this means that we're using all of our sound manipulation is done on the general purpose CPU. So we have we can shift that over to different CPUs if we so desire. We have another demo at CES showing off Atmos as well as a Dirac in the Jeeps. It's very exciting to make sure you want to see that too. But is there any other questions you guys had?
Yeah, I just had a quick question around. Yeah, in terms of for automakers, tier one suppliers, what would you say are the key benefits of QNX Cabin?
So the benefits of QNX Cabin is, I'm sure you heard the last 10% of a project takes about 90% of the time.
Yes.
The fact that we went through and integrated all of these components together, as it reduces the time to market for our customers. We want to make sure that you've got a camera. There's a person upstairs and they're making a camera driver, and they feel they're doing a splendid job on this camera driver. Then there's someone else making a LiDAR driver. They think they're doing a fantastic job. They've made assumptions about priorities and access to the system, and lo and behold, when you run the two at the same time, things tend to fall down if you're not careful.
Right.
So we make sure that our OS has the ability to share and integrate these things ahead of the customers getting them. So it makes us look like heroes in that regard, because things are kind of ready to go.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the key QNX enabling technologies that are part of the overall QNX Cabin solution?
So key technologies. I mentioned that we worked with Google for about 5 years now with Vert.io. So we're using all of this AOSP, so it's a stock version of Android. There's no, it's as vanilla as you can get. Okay. So we've worked with them. We've developed components inside that inside Android, and pushed it back to the trunk, so to speak. And when they came out with Android 14, we were good to go. It already was just kind of a drop in. The only thing that would change is if there was components in Android 14 or in Android 16 or 19, whatever.
Sure.
If that you want to tie into, you would still have to modify in the back end, but we would go through that exercise and make sure that our customers are kind of enabled with these sorts of things. But the control of which video screens are with the Z order, making sure you're defining how to manipulate them, where they are, the protection. This is QNX specialty. We've been doing this for many years. We've had 255 million cars. This is something we've been doing, and to trying to produce something for our customers to make sure that you can get to market as fast as possible.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your time, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.